Okay, awesome. Well, Sherry, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're super excited to have you on here. Welcome to the community. So tonight what we're going to do is there's several of us that are going to kind of hop on here and give you all some activities to do to help push your business forward throughout the week. And we're super excited because we have a new event that's happening on Thursday night that Samantha is going to talk about. So normally every Thursday night we have an opportunity call and we invite people to that opportunity call. But we decided this week we were going to mix it up because how many of you have customers who would love to learn how to maximize their experience? Like they're ready to go to the next level, right? Like they like their ketones. I remember being that person. I remember being that person and being like, whoa, I feel good. How much better can this get? And that's literally how I transitioned into the lifestyle, everything was because I felt so good. And I finally was at a point where I was like, wow, how much better can it be? So Thursday night, we're going to have a Maximize Your Experience call. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We're going to be talking about maximizing their experience, which means, sorry, dogs are going crazy, which not only means product experience, but also how to earn their ketones for free and what it means to go even further beyond that and join Uber. So we're going to have several options for them to maximize their entire experience with our community. So before we get started, like I said, my name is Kate Higdon. I'm in Owensboro, Kentucky. Just got in the house about 5 minutes ago. I look a little scary, so apologize for that. I've actually been working outside on Mother's Day. But it was so pretty out. Like, what are you gonna do? It was so pretty. I loved it. But really glad to be on here with all of you and your beautiful spirits. If you can turn on your video, that's always nice, just so that you all know, like, when people are leading calls like this, it's really nice to be able to see faces because otherwise it's kind of like you feel like you're talking to yourself. And while I do that on occasion, I don't want to do that all the time. I'd rather like have faces looking at me. Oh, I love it. I'm seeing pop, pop, pop. Renee, I know you only ever show me your nose up. You crack me up. So cute. So cute. Okay, awesome. So first activity, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Awesome. So what I want you all to do is if I can see you, you're going to raise your hand or you all can put in the chat box. Do we have your permission to coach you this evening? Do you give us permission to coach you? Awesome. Because we take that very seriously. We know that every single one of you have goals, personally, professionally, in this business. You all have goals, and we take it very seriously that you are trusting us to give you activities to move your business forward. And what's super cool is everyone has different goals. Some of you want to earn free product and maybe a couple $100s a month. Some of you want to earn $5,000, $10,000 a month, and some of you want to just knock it out of the park and go all the way. And the cool thing is the activities that pro champs do are actually the same activities of people who have goals for maybe a few $100s a month. The difference is the intensity and the amount of energy and time we do those activities. So where some people might do these activities once a day, a pro champ is going to do them multiple times a day. Okay, but it is the same. It is the same. Lauren McComb, like the activities we're going to step them through, is this not the same stuff that you do every day?
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So first thing we're going to do to kind of get us in the mood, in the spirit, this is who our community is we are a community of gratitude and positivity. So before we get into full-on action, we want to send out 3 messages of gratitude or positivity to people in your life. I am always intentional with my gratitude. So I have a list of people that I just really believe this product could change their life or the business could change their life. And those people are on my list. and I will send them a message of positivity or gratitude. But you can send it to someone in your family, you can send it to someone on your team, but just go to a place of gratitude in your heart, and let's send 3 messages to people that just say, hey, I was thinking about you. I appreciate you. I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day weekend, or I hope you had a great weekend, and just something positive, okay? 3 messages, go, go, go. And if any of you have questions or need clarification during this, do not hesitate to unmute and ask us. Okay, as you all are completing that, if you want to raise your hand or put in the chat box and let us know, and we will move on to the next activity. Lauren McComb says, all complete. Perfect. Okay, Miss Lauren, speaking of you, my love, I'm going to kick it to you for our next activity and let you run with that.
Absolutely. So, hey, everyone. Kate, thank you for kicking that off. And I personally think you always look beautiful. So no matter what, ponytail and all, always gorgeous. And I hope everyone on here that's a mama had so much fun celebrating with your families and got to do something for you. And we appreciate you and just showing up every day. The next activity we're going to get into is something that I've become very consistent with because I was never consistent with in the past. And I love sharing these tips to just better enhance all of our businesses together. But our pages that we have, whether it's Prove It Facebook page, the Instagram Prove It page, our Prover Sneak Peek page, which is incredible. Thank you, Kate, for leading us to that and putting it together. It's just so amazing, all the content in there. So the next activity is to go on to Prove It's Instagram page, Prove It's Facebook page, and show some love on posts because it's so important. So every day there's a post. Sometimes there's 2. I always have an alarm set in my phone. I'm going to tell you the time I have it on. It's 1 p.m. I go and check the pages and to see if I can comment and show love, because just to paint a picture for everyone, some of the most dynamic provers that have come into Prove It came on by reading comments. They resonated with someone's comment, reached out to them, and came aboard with Prove It. So you never know how your response might connect with someone, or they were like, hey, I really like what Sherry wrote. I want to reach out to her and send her a message. I'm interested in, learning more about Prove It and ketones. You just never know where it's going to, and it's also great to show our company love, because when people are seeing the engagement on our pages, they see a ton of comments, a ton of likes. They're like, that's something I want to be a part of because of the energy that we have. And that's real, everyone. Like, if you haven't been to a Prove It event on, that's on here yet, if you haven't attended one, wait till your first Prove It event. If you've been to a Prove It event, just quickly drop in the comments what your experience was. I mean, I've been to almost every single one. I've only missed one, and I had a very good reason, or else I would have been there, but truly they're magical. So let's all go on Prove It's Instagram page, Prove It's Facebook page, throw some love on it. In the Prover sneak peek page, make sure that you're in that page. So, you know, request it to, Kate, can they just request to be added in, or does it automatically add them? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, they need to request to be added, and then one of the admins will approve it.
Perfect. Make sure you're in that page, everyone, because that page has so much awesome things on there. Like if you have a customer that expresses interest in learning how to earn free product, or they express that they would like to link arms with you and learn more about the opportunity, you can tag them in some really great things in there, and it will really validate it for them. So let's take time right now. I'm going to go on with you. Prove It had a really great Mother's Day post today on their Instagram. You can tag some fellow mamas that are on your team, or some mom friends that you've been in conversation with about ketones. You know, give them a shout out on there. So I'm going to do it with everyone. So this is my favorite part. I see Melody's done. Way to go. Awesome job. And make sure when you comment, you also on Instagram like it, and Facebook, I always say do the love instead of like. I like how Facebook has a love option. Great job, Melissa. Also follow our CEO at Brian Undy. He posts really, really great inspirational stuff every single day, and it fills my cup. And I know anyone on here that follows him can agree with that. And show him some love too. It's always, you know, and just great to see what he posts, because I learn a lot from what he posts. And his podcasts are awesome as well. Follow the podcast too and listen to those.
Okay. All right, Miss Lauren, are you ready for us to toss it?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for that. It was really good tips. And yes, definitely, if you're not in the Sneak Peek group, make sure you join that, because that is like, y'all, I've literally gotten a promoter because she told me I don't know if I can do this. I just feel really shy. I feel like I'm an introvert because she only sees me. She's only seen me and I'm like, hello. I'm like out there. So she thinks she can't do this because she's not like me. And I was able to tag her in a video of someone that was like, look, like I'm kind of shy, but I've been able to do this and I'm a rank 6. And she became a promoter because of that prover story. So we get to leverage each other's stories. It's very powerful. Okay, so what we're going to do next is move into a whole nother activity level. This is like really about creating conversations. This is about inviting, and this is where the magic happens. Samantha Rose, are you ready to take it over, sister?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How's everybody doing? Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. It's so good to see all of you guys on. And, you know, like we said before, thank you for showing up. Even on a holiday, you know, whether you're celebrating, you're a mom, you're a dog mom, cat mom, people mom, whatever mom, like it really truly does show how passionate you truly are, showing up for yourself and showing up for your family and your business. So thank you all. And I love those podcasts. I saw it in the comments. I saw it like you guys talking about it. You guys totally have to go follow those. Those are incredible. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna connect with some people and we're gonna bring them value. So you guys hear us always talking about ACE. And if you're brand new, that's okay. And you don't know what ACE is, that's all right. ACE is just something that we talk about all the time. It's like the foundation of our successful business. And all it means is attract, connect, enroll. It's our simple system to getting people plugged in. And we're going to talk about something that's in this connect part of it. Okay, so we have a lot of great resources like the Prove It TV, ProveIt.tv website, the Prove It TV app, the Keto 101 on YouTube, the Facebook groups. All of those things are different tools that you can use to connect. But one thing that you can also use that I didn't mention yet is these calls that we keep talking about, these Tuesday and these Thursday calls. This is going to be the simple system that's going to help your business flourish. So we're going to connect with some people and invite them to those calls. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to connect with 3 current customers. Okay. And if you're brand new and you don't have any customers yet, that's okay. I have some language for you too. But the first thing we're going to do is send this message to 3 current customers. Wish them a happy Mother's Day if they're a mom. And we're going to invite them to the Thursday night Maximize Your Ketone Experience call. So the language is, hey, I am doing a call Thursday at 8 p.m. explaining how to maximize your experience with the ketones and would love if you can listen in. I have my friend who's a ketone expert coming on too to share some really good tips. Are you free? Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Customize it to what works for you. You know, you can include both of those to make it simple. I'll read the language again, and then I will actually I'll sign it on my laptop so I can copy and paste the language. Or if someone wants to type it out, that'd be awesome too. Hey, I am doing a call Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, explaining how to maximize your experience with the ketones and would love if you can listen in. I have my friend who is a ketone expert coming on too to share some really good tips. Are you free? This works really well. I've actually done this a couple times this week just to do some like of my own customer calls before we had this one for everybody, which I love. And people are very responsive and they were really excited to come on. So message your 3 people. Really good to message 3 that have been, that are starting in their first 30 days. And we'll take the next couple of minutes to do that. And Kate's going to add the language. Thank you, Kate. Is there anything, perfect, thank you. Do you guys want me to give you the language if you don't have any customers yet? Or do you guys want to wait? Can I see? Yes, okay, cool. I figured that would be helpful. I just remembered I said that. Okay, so if you don't have any customers yet, that's okay. That's why we have multiple calls for all different situations. So you can say, it's pretty much the same language, except we're gonna switch it up for the other call and just say, hey, I am doing a call on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. explaining a little bit about the ketones and would love if you can listen in. Now you're messaging this, like I said, to people who are interested in learning more about the ketones, but they haven't bought them yet. Like maybe you've had that ketone conversation and they just aren't all the way there. So I'll finish reading. Hey, I am doing a call Tuesday night at 8 p.m. explaining a little bit about the ketones and would love if you can listen in. I have my friend who is a ketone expert coming on too to share some really good tips. Are you free? So it's the same language, just a little bit different. And I'll send it right now to Kate so she can put that in the chat too. She's a fast typer though. If you guys have any questions, it's 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central time, 5 p.m. Yeah, Pacific.
I think I already got it in there, Samantha.
Perfect. You rock. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's everybody doing? Raise your hand if you need more time. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. We'll do it for a couple more minutes. This is a really good message. I got some really good feedback from this. So I was really excited to share it with you guys. Just how simple, short, and no pressure, nonchalant the message is. Okay. How was that? Did everybody get their messages sent out? Okay, awesome, good. And write these things down because you can use these forever. Like Kate mentioned, I've been doing this same activity and I wish I had the language I use now back then because I totally overcomplicated it when I first started and in the past. And these simple steps that we share with you on these calls are like all of our trial and error in one. So you guys are in good hands. So Kate, I'm going to pass it back over to you. And if anyone has any questions or anything, raise your hand, speak up.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Samantha. And I love that language. It was very simple. It's very easy to use. And I think it's extremely replicatable. And I've already gotten 2 responses back saying yes. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I don't know about the rest of y'all, but like, it's so simple. I'm going to spend a lot more time after this Zoom just sending and sending. So super excited. So thank you guys all for showing up. Look at us. It's 30 minutes. Booyah! Boom shakalaka. We just did an entire activity Zoom in 30 minutes. And you all, what I want you to understand, these activities are literally the same thing that your pro champs do. We just do it with a lot of intensity. So that means we're sending them, like I will probably spend the next hour sending these messages out. And that's me. That's how I hit MVP multiplier during the month. Like it's the intensity of how much you do it. So, and the energy behind it, right? Which is why it's great being on these calls. Cause don't you guys feel like you're fueled, like you're fired up, like you're around people who know what this is. So we appreciate you all so much. And we will see you all Tuesday night, every single Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central is our traditional guest call. This is for people who want to learn more about the power of Keto Nat. And then we will see you Thursday night, or your guests. Remember, you don't have to be on there. You just want to get your guests on there. That's the goal, right? So Thursday night is for anyone who wants to maximize their experience with the drink and the community, right? Because I bet people who want to maximize the product plan on being on it for a while. If they plan on being on it for a while, they probably would like to get it for free. Just an assumption I'm going to make, but that's who. So both call, Ashley says, are both calls at 8 p.m. Yes, all of these calls, Sunday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, they are all at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. You can lock them in your calendar, and they all have the same call number too. So same Zoom link, same call numbers to keep it extremely simple for all of you. So go contribute, go invite, enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day. Just imagine if you are completely consistent with this type of energy and tenacity, what next Mother's Day will look like for all of you. So Mother's Day in Hawaii, maybe? That sounds great to me. That sounds good to me. So y'all have a great night. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody. Much love.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lauren.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Samantha.
Bye.